What's up, YouTube? Slow Python V1. What I have here is the completed front wheel drive project. Give it the slap of approval there. So I did a lot of things here. got the body mounts put in finally. We got all the suspensions set up. I got neat little hood pins put in. We got our JDM Honda badge. We got some cool headlight stickers I got from an old kit. Got this grill too I put on there. Alright. This is what everybody's been waiting for. Well, this is what I've been waiting for anyway. So they sell these LS motors. I think it's from Injora. Yeah, they sell these to like clamp onto your crawler. You just it's like a motor fan cooler thing, so it just clips to your motor, and it's got little fans in it. But I took all that out and I modified it to fit it in here, along with this little turbocharger from RPM. I cut up some pens that happen to be the same color as the exhaust system and morphed those with a lighter and some glue. And we got this nice little turbocharger looking setup here. Very happy with this. I was even able to mount the engine offset like it would be in a real front wheel drive car, because you'd have your transmission somewhere right in here roughly. So yeah, I'm really digging the scale look on this so far. I used to love doing those little model car kits as a kid, but then I would just kind of smash them because I wanted them to drive, and they couldn't drive. So I would like drive around and wreck them, But we're not gonna try to wreck this thing. I want this thing to stay nice and clean. I made a little hood prop here out of that. We got the hole cut in the hood for the turbo to fit. Thing's pretty cool actually. Here, let me remove the body pins. I want to show you the clearance, because honestly, this all just barely fit together. If I would have used any other body shell, it probably wouldn't have worked. If I would have used any other chassis or any other setup with the steering or literally anything else, this stuff probably wouldn't have fit. Alright, so you can see how close the steering rack is right there to the headers. No, it's not focusing. Yeah, you can see how close it is there. It's it's pretty close. I decided to put the body mounts up here off of the servo because that was the only spot I could really figure to put them. There's not a whole lot of room up front to get them body mounts on. So a lot of clever placement went into this. Because the servo too being mounted right here was, in my opinion, a pretty smart idea. Steering seems to work okay. I don't have a whole lot of steering lock, but I mean, it's just a straight line car anyway. I have enough to turn around at 2-point turns, so that's all you really need. Let's see what else. I got the camber links remounted because I had them mounted up here, and that was just not the right spot. They weren't in line with the top of the hub, so I was getting a positive camber on compression, which was not right. Anyway, got that fixed. Shock tower is still just a little sketchy. I mean, here, sorry, we're upside down. Yeah, these are just some plastic turnbuckles that are screwed to the differential unit here, and then they're mounted onto this other camber link. And then, we've got this, this is the original shock tower, and that's mounted there. I just needed some way to extend it so I could fit these taller springs. And so far they seem okay. It's got it seems alright. We got new shocks in the back. I got some new coils on there, so it's pretty stiff. I gotta give it 3-4 pounds of force to compress that. And since this thing's got 80% of the weight up front, that should be good. That should give me a little bit more grip. We have some new tires here as well. These are some 1/18 scale low C Mickey Thompsons. They just started coming out with some 1/18 drag cars recently, so I'm like, all right, let me get a set of these. Unfortunately, they're an 8mm hex. Yeah, 8mm, not 12, not 14, but 8. So I had to hack up the hub in the back of the wheel with a drill, and then I bolted another hub to it that had a 12mm hex. this old set of bead locks here. They just happen to come with a little 5-spoke hub on the back to hold it together. So I just sacrificed that and bolted it to these wheels. And then, yeah, there's just a little spacer on here because this is the only the hex nut I had that would actually fit. It's a really weird setup. It's hard finding tires and wheels for this this kind of build. You know, these front wheel drag slicks. It's not really a common thing. I've seen some guys, they've built like front wheel drag cars out of the bigger 10th scales, like a Slash or a DR10, which is kind of cool. But I don't know. I just like these ones a little bit better. I think they look nicer. The bigger 10th scales, in my opinion, are just, they're more fun for bashing. But like I want the scale look, so I don't really care about running these smaller tires and everything. It's a little bit more of a challenge to go fast. That's all. So speaking of going fast, I'd like to go get a test run out. It's very cold and kind of wet outside, but I think I can still get a pass in on the sidewalk at least, you know. So I want to go do that. I tuned the ESCs a little bit. I had the punch set at 10 for some reason, which was kind of silly on my part because, you know, we have two 3300 kV motors there, like. So anyway, I dropped the punch down to a level 5 because these ESCs, the punch setting is more like a boost setting. So if you have it all the way at 1, it takes the motors a long time to ramp up to top RPM. So it's like, you know, and then it finally gets up to the top. But it was like way too weak at level 1, so I brought it up to level 5. So it's still got like, you know, it's still got some kick to it, but I've noticed the throttles are the throttle like adjustments really minimal. Like you only pull the trigger like that much, and it's pretty much full mash. I tried adjusting them as much as I could. I'm gonna have to mess with them a little bit more. It's enough to get like a pass or two in, but I wish I had some more play in the triggers so I could like throttle it more and get a better launch. But I mean, you know, that's kind of what you get when you're rocking these cheap Ghoul RC ESCs. You know, they're $25 a pop, so I'm surprised they're even functioning together at all. So we'll take what we got for now. You know what I mean? All right. Anyway, let's. I guess I'll get this body slapped on. Check the battery voltage. Make sure that's set. Hopefully my new suspension and new tires will mean this thing will do some good hole shots. And yeah, I'm going to pause up and run outside and we'll see what she does. Got it on punch level 5 right now. It seems okay. Oh yeah, that's scooting pretty good. Oh yeah. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Yep, we're in the grass. Let's give the tires a quick warm up. I'd say it's a pretty successful test run here. It's a little windy, not too cold out right now. The ground's nice and dry. Rear suspension seems to be bonking a little bit. I got to stiffen it up, I guess. We'll see. Maybe I'll throw some grease in the shocks and see if that helps lock them out a little better. Alrighty. I guess that'll be the end of this video for now. I got some other stuff I want to post up there. I got some little bit of a problem with the Tamiya No Prep Skyline chassis. I did install some new parts on it, but I need a new electronics kit for it, and I just don't have time for it right now. But I'll show you what I did to that thing probably in the next video. And there's another chassis or two that I'm looking to put some work into. It's going to be winter here soon, so I'd like to get my mud truck going again. So maybe we'll do a rebuild video on that next. So anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out, guys.